Chosen ones, God is warning you about a fake person around you. Listen closely and do not let your attention drift away, because what you are about to receive is not small, and it is not something to ignore. There is a quiet warning being placed in your path right now, and it carries protection, not fear. You have been walking with a sincere heart, trusting, loving, and believing the best in people. Yet there is someone near you whose presence does not carry the same truth. This is not meant to disturb your peace, but to guard it. If you miss this, you may allow something harmful to stay longer than it should, and that is not what is meant for you. Type 1111 if you trust in God. There is a difference between those who walk with light and those who only pretend to stand near it. You have felt small discomforts before, moments where something inside you whispered that all is not right. That feeling was not confusion. That feeling was guidance. It was a gentle hand trying to lead you away from something that could slowly drain your strength, your joy, and your clarity. Right now, as you read these words, take a moment to pause your busy thoughts and allow your heart to settle. There is something very important being shown to you, and it deserves your full attention. If this is touching your spirit even a little, take a second to like this video, because it helps this reach those who are quietly struggling and need this same protection. The person around you is not always loud or obvious. They do not always show themselves in harsh ways. Sometimes they smile, sometimes they speak kindly, sometimes they appear helpful, yet their energy leaves you feeling heavy instead of lifted. This is how hidden harm often works. It does not always arrive with noise. It often comes wrapped in something that looks safe. You are not being asked to become fearful or distant from everyone. You are being guided to become aware. Awareness brings peace, not anxiety. When you see clearly, you are no longer confused. When you understand what is happening, you stop blaming yourself for the discomfort you feel. That quiet uneasiness you carry after certain conversations is not weakness, it is sensitivity, and it is a gift placed inside you for your protection. You have been chosen to walk in truth, and truth cannot grow fully in spaces filled with hidden intentions. This is why this warning is coming now, before things go deeper, before your energy becomes too entangled with someone who does not carry the same sincerity. You are being gently pulled back, not pushed into fear, but guided into clarity. There are moments when you may have felt drained without knowing why. There are times when your thoughts felt heavier after being around a certain person. There are situations where your peace seemed to slip away slowly, without a clear reason. These are not random feelings. These are signs that your spirit has already noticed something that your mind is still trying to understand. You are not alone in this. You are being watched over with care that goes beyond what you can see. That is why this awareness is being placed in your path right now. It is not to create distance for the sake of loneliness, but to create space for peace, growth, and genuine connection. The fake person does not always intend to harm openly. Sometimes they carry their own confusion, their own insecurities, and their own hidden struggles. But that does not mean you are meant to carry the weight of their imbalance. You are not meant to lose your light trying to understand someone who is not being real with you. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to create quiet distance. You are allowed to protect your peace without feeling guilty. This is not rejection. This is alignment. When you move closer to truth, anything built on false ground will naturally begin to feel uncomfortable around you. You are growing, and growth always reveals what no longer belongs in your space. What once felt normal may now feel heavy. What once felt close may now feel distant. This is not loss. This is clarity. This is your path becoming cleaner, lighter, and more aligned with who you are meant to be. Pay attention to how you feel, not just to what people say. Words can be shaped, but energy cannot hide forever. The truth always reveals itself through how your heart responds. When something is real, you feel peace. When something is not, you feel tension, even if you cannot explain it at first. You are not being asked to confront or accuse. You are being guided to observe and adjust. Quiet wisdom is stronger than loud reactions. When you step back with calm understanding, you protect your peace without creating unnecessary conflict. Your kindness is beautiful, but it must be balanced with awareness. Your heart is open, but it must also be protected. You are not meant to close yourself off from the world, but you are meant to be wise about who you allow close to your inner space. There is something ahead for you that requires clarity, strength, and peace. You cannot carry unnecessary weight into what is coming next. That is why this is being revealed now. It is preparation, not punishment. It is protection, not fear. As you move forward, trust the quiet signals within you. Trust the small nudges that guide you away from discomfort. Trust the calm clarity that follows when you create space from what does not feel right. You are not losing anything valuable. You are making room for what is truly meant to stay. Not everyone who stands near you stands with you, and not everyone who speaks kindly carries honest intentions. This realization may feel quiet at first, but it carries a deep truth that will protect your future. What if abundance was never about luck, but about a hidden signal inside the brain that remained buried in classified records for years? A powerful sound frequency connected to this signal is now resurfacing, and many believe it can reshape opportunities and financial outcomes. Researchers say it may open new pathways in the mind that attract success and prosperity. Thousands of people claim it has already helped them attract wealth, live their dream life, and experience luxury vacations. Click the link in the description and comments now to activate the money-attracting brainwave before the information disappears again. You have been patient for a long time. You have given people chances, understanding, and space to be themselves. This is part of your nature, and it is something beautiful. Yet there comes a moment when patience must be joined with wisdom. When someone continues to leave you feeling uncertain, small, or drained, that is not something to ignore anymore. That is something to recognize with calm clarity. Type 777 if you trust Jesus. The fake person around you often mirrors what you want to see. They may reflect your kindness, your words, even your beliefs. This reflection can feel comforting at first because it creates a sense of connection, but over time, something begins to feel off. Their actions do not fully match their words. Their presence does not fully match their promises. This is where truth begins to quietly reveal itself. You may have noticed small inconsistencies. You may have felt that something is not aligning, even when everything looks fine on the surface. This is not your imagination. This is your awareness growing stronger. You are learning to notice what is real and what is only appearing to be real. There is no need to feel anger toward this person. There is no need to carry bitterness or frustration. Their behavior is a reflection of where they are, not where you are. You are moving forward, growing, and becoming more aligned with truth. They are still walking in confusion, and that is why they cannot meet you fully where you stand. Your role is not to fix them. Your role is not to change them. Your role is to remain true to yourself and protect the peace that has been placed inside you. When you understand this, you release a heavy burden that you were never meant to carry. You are stepping into a deeper level of awareness now. This means you will begin to notice things more clearly than before. You will feel the difference between genuine connection and forced interaction. You will recognize when someone is present with honesty and when someone is simply playing a role. This awareness does not make you distant, it makes you wise. It allows you to stay kind without being taken advantage of. It allows you to stay open without being unguarded. It allows you to love without losing yourself. There may be moments where you feel a quiet sadness as you begin to see the truth about someone you once trusted deeply. This feeling is natural. It is not weakness. It is simply your heart adjusting to reality. Allow yourself to feel it, but do not let it pull you backward. This is not a loss of something good. This is the removal of something that was not fully real. Type 222 to claim clarity. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice a shift inside you. You will feel lighter, even if the situation around you has not fully changed yet. This is because your understanding has changed. When you see clearly, confusion no longer controls your thoughts. When you understand the truth, you stop questioning yourself. You will no longer feel the need to explain your feelings to someone who does not truly listen. You will no longer feel the need to prove your sincerity to someone who does not value it. You will no longer feel the need to stay in a space that quietly takes away your peace. Instead, you will begin to choose yourself with calm confidence. You will begin to step back without noise. You will begin to create distance without guilt. This is not coldness. This is self-respect. There is a quiet strength growing inside you right now. It does not need to be loud or visible to others. It simply guides your decisions, your boundaries, and your direction. This strength allows you to walk away from what does not feel right, even if it once felt familiar. You are not being asked to confront or expose this person. You are being guided to outgrow the need for their presence. When you rise into your truth, anything false naturally loses its place in your life. There is no need for conflict. There is no need for dramatic endings. There is only a quiet shift that moves you toward peace. You are also being prepared for something better. When one connection begins to fade, it creates space for a more genuine one to enter. This is how growth works. It removes what is not aligned, so that what is truly meant for you can find its way to you. The person who is fake around you cannot walk with you into what is coming next. That path requires honesty, clarity, and a pure heart. This is why you are being shown the truth now. It is not to hurt you, but to prepare you. There is nothing wrong with you for feeling what you feel. You are not too sensitive. You are not overthinking. You are becoming aware. And awareness is a sign that you are growing into the person you are meant to be. Stay calm in this process. Do not rush your decisions. Let your understanding settle naturally. When the time feels right, your actions will follow without force. You will know when to step back, and you will do it with peace, not pressure. Your journey is not about holding on to everyone. It is about walking forward with those who are real, those who uplift you, and those who walk in truth. Everyone else will naturally fall away when you stand firmly in your own clarity. You are protected in ways you cannot always see. You are guided in ways you may not always understand immediately. But everything that is being revealed to you right now is leading you toward a life that feels lighter, clearer, and more peaceful. The presence of a fake person often creates a subtle confusion that is hard to explain. It is not always loud or obvious, but it slowly affects how you feel, how you think, and even how you see yourself. You may have noticed moments where your confidence felt shaken after certain interactions. You may have felt unsure of your own thoughts, even though you once felt clear. This is how hidden influence works. It does not break you suddenly, but it tries to weaken you quietly over time. A concealed brainwave pattern, once stored in secret research files, is now being shared publicly. According to reports, this frequency can awaken a powerful prosperity response within the mind. In only a few minutes, it may unlock a mental switch that begins attracting abundance like a magnet. People who have tried it say it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and enjoy luxury vacations around the world. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth signal today. But that quiet weakening is no longer taking hold of you. Something inside you has awakened, and it is restoring your clarity. You are beginning to see through patterns that once felt normal. You are noticing how certain words do not match actions, how certain behaviors repeat in subtle ways, and how your energy shifts around this person. This awareness is not accidental. It is a form of protection that is growing stronger within you. Type 1010 if you agree. There is no need to rush into conclusions or create distance out of fear. You are being guided to move with calm understanding. When you move with calm, your decisions become clear and steady. You do not act out of emotion, but out of wisdom. This is the place where your strength truly shows, not in reaction, but in quiet control. You may begin to notice that this person tries to stay close in ways that feel slightly forced. They may try to involve themselves in your decisions, your thoughts, or your direction. They may appear supportive, but there is a subtle tension beneath their words. This tension is what your heart has been sensing. It is not something you imagined, it is something you felt before you could explain it. Your awareness now allows you to step back without creating unnecessary conflict. You do not need to expose them or prove anything. You simply begin to reduce how much of yourself you give. You begin to protect your time, your thoughts, and your energy. This is not distance born from anger. This is distance created by understanding. As you take this step, you may feel a mixture of relief and quiet sadness. Relief comes from finally honoring what you have felt for a long time. Sadness comes from realizing that not everyone is meant to walk with you forever. Both feelings are valid, and both are part of your growth. Allow them to pass through you without holding on to them. There is something important you are learning through this experience. Not every connection is meant to last, but every connection teaches you something valuable. This situation is teaching you to trust yourself more deeply. It is teaching you to listen to your inner sense instead of dismissing it. It is teaching you that your peace matters, and it deserves to be protected. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You are also learning that not all kindness is genuine, and not all closeness is real. Some people stay near because it benefits them, not because they truly value you. This realization can feel heavy at first, but it also frees you. When you understand this, you stop giving your energy to those who cannot appreciate it fully. There is a quiet power in stepping back without explaining everything. You do not owe your full story to someone who does not hold your truth with care. You do not need to justify your distance to someone who has not been fully real with you. Your actions can be simple, calm, and clear without needing to be loud or dramatic. As you create this space, you will begin to feel something returning to you. That something is your peace. It may come slowly at first, like a gentle calm that settles over your thoughts. Then it becomes stronger, more stable, and more present in your daily life. This is what happens when you remove hidden weight from your surroundings. Your clarity will also begin to sharpen. You will start to see situations more clearly, not just with this person, but in other areas of your life as well. This experience is strengthening your ability to recognize truth quickly. It is teaching you how to trust your first sense of something instead of doubting it later. You are not becoming distant from people. You are becoming aligned with truth. This means you will naturally feel drawn to those who are real, and you will naturally feel distant from those who are not. This is not something you need to force. It will happen as you continue to stay connected to your inner clarity. There is also a quiet restoration happening within your heart. Where there was confusion, there is now understanding. Where there was doubt, there is now trust. Where there was heaviness, there is now lightness. This restoration is not temporary. It is a lasting change that will guide you moving forward. You are stepping into a space where your relationships will feel different. They will feel more genuine, more peaceful, and more supportive. This is because you are no longer allowing hidden dishonesty to stay close to you. You are choosing truth, and truth always brings better connections. The fake person around you may not understand your distance. They may feel your shift and try to reconnect in ways that seem familiar, but you will notice the difference now. You will not be pulled back by old patterns. You will remain steady in your understanding. This is not about pushing anyone away with force. This is about no longer holding on to what does not feel right. It is about allowing things to fall away naturally as you move forward in clarity. This is a gentle process, but it is also a firm one. You are being guided into a stronger version of yourself. A version that still loves, still cares, and still remains kind, but also knows when to step back. A version that listens to inner truth without hesitation. A version that protects peace without guilt. Everything you are experiencing right now is preparing you for something better. You are clearing space in your life for connections that are honest, supportive, and aligned with your heart. This clearing may feel uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary for what is coming next. Stay calm as this unfolds. Stay grounded in your understanding. Do not rush or force anything. Let each step happen naturally, guided by the clarity that is growing inside you. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, supported by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is spreading quickly online. Many people call it the money magnet sound because of how rapidly it seems to attract opportunities. Experts say it may activate a dormant wealth setting in the brain that most people never use. Users claim it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and take luxury vacations they once only dreamed about. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming calmer. The confusion that once lingered in your mind is slowly fading. You are no longer trying to make sense of something that never truly aligned. Instead, you are allowing yourself to accept what you feel without forcing it into a shape that feels comfortable. This acceptance is bringing you a kind of peace that you have not felt in a long time. The fake person around you may continue to act the same way. Their patterns may not change, and that is not something you need to worry about. What matters is that you have changed. You are no longer reacting in the same way. You are no longer giving the same level of access to your thoughts, your emotions, and your time. This shift alone changes everything. Type yes to affirm. There was a time when you may have questioned yourself. You may have wondered if you were being too sensitive or if you were misunderstanding something. Those thoughts are beginning to fade now. You are starting to trust what you feel without needing constant confirmation from others. This trust is not something small. It is a foundation that will support you in every situation you face. You are also beginning to see how important your energy is. Your energy is not something that should be given freely to everyone. It is valuable, and it deserves to be shared with those who respect it and return it with sincerity. When you understand this, you naturally become more selective, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. There is a quiet dignity in the way you are handling this. You are not reacting with anger. You are not creating conflict. You are simply stepping back with understanding. This kind of response carries strength. It shows that you are grounded in yourself and that you do not need to prove anything to anyone. At times, you may feel a pull to return to how things were before. Familiarity can feel comforting, even when it is not healthy. But each time that thought comes, you will also feel a deeper knowing that reminds you why you stepped back in the first place. That knowing will guide you to stay on your path. Type 1919 to receive peace. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice something very important. The space you have created is not empty. It is filled with calm, clarity, and a sense of lightness that you may not have realized you were missing. This is what happens when hidden weight is removed from your life. You are also becoming more present with yourself. You are paying attention to how you feel, what you need, and what brings you peace. This connection with yourself is strengthening, and it will help you make better choices moving forward. There is also a shift happening in the way you see others. You are beginning to recognize sincerity more quickly. You are able to feel when someone is being real with you and when they are not. This ability will protect you in ways that go beyond this current situation. You are not closing your heart. You are refining it. You are learning to keep it open, but also protected. This balance allows you to experience genuine connection without losing yourself in the process. The person who was not genuine may begin to feel your distance more clearly now. They may try to reconnect in ways that feel familiar. They may speak in ways that seem sincere, but your awareness will guide you. You will notice the difference between true change and repeated patterns. You are not being asked to judge them. You are simply being guided to recognize what is real and what is not. This recognition allows you to make choices that protect your peace without carrying unnecessary negativity. There is something beautiful unfolding within you through this process. You are becoming more aligned with truth. You are becoming more grounded in yourself. You are becoming more aware of what you deserve in your life. You deserve honesty. You deserve respect. You deserve connections that feel light, supportive, and genuine. These are not things you need to chase. They will naturally come to you as you continue to walk in clarity. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of direction in your life. When confusion is removed, your path becomes clearer. You are able to see where you are going without second-guessing yourself. This clarity will guide you toward opportunities and connections that are truly meant for you. There is no need to rush this process. Everything is unfolding at the right pace. Each step you take is building a stronger foundation within you. Each moment of clarity is strengthening your trust in yourself. You are also learning that it is okay to let go without holding on to resentment. You can release someone from your life without carrying anger toward them. This is a sign of growth. It shows that you are choosing peace over conflict. The journey you are on is not just about recognizing one fake presence. It is about stepping into a life where authenticity becomes your standard. It is about surrounding yourself with people and situations that reflect truth, not illusion. You are moving toward a life that feels more stable, more peaceful, and more aligned with who you truly are. This movement may feel subtle, but it is powerful. It is shaping your future in ways you may not fully see yet. Stay grounded in what you have learned. Stay connected to your inner clarity. Allow your awareness to guide your choices without fear or hesitation. You are not alone in this process. You are being guided with care and intention. Every realization you have is leading you toward something better. Every step you take is moving you closer to a life that feels right in every way. You have come a long way from the place where you once ignored your inner voice just to keep things steady around you. You are no longer willing to silence what you feel in order to maintain comfort that is not real. This shift is a sign of growth, and it is something to be honored. You are learning to stand in your truth quietly, without needing approval from anyone else. The fake person around you may still exist in your space, but their influence is no longer the same. Where there was once confusion, there is now awareness. Where there was once hesitation, there is now quiet certainty. You are no longer trying to understand their actions in a way that excuses them. You are simply seeing things as they are, and that clarity is enough. Type Amen if you believe. Deep inside the brain lies a small area connected with success and financial growth. For years, research about this region was buried in restricted studies and classified files. Now a specific frequency linked to that brain center is resurfacing and helping people replace financial stress with opportunity. Many users say it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and enjoy luxury vacations across the world. If you are seeing this now, the timing may not be random. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave today. There is a calm strength in choosing not to engage in patterns that do not feel right anymore. You are not reacting in the same way. You are not giving the same attention. You are not allowing your energy to be pulled into something that does not support your peace. This is not withdrawal. This is alignment with what is true for you. You may notice that your silence speaks louder than words in this season. You do not need to explain every feeling or decision. Your actions are enough. When you step back with calm understanding, you create a boundary that does not require justification. This boundary protects your peace without creating conflict. At times, you may reflect on the past and wonder how long this situation existed without your full awareness. These thoughts may come quietly, but they do not need to stay. You are not meant to dwell on what you did not see before. You are meant to honor what you see now. Growth always brings new understanding, and that understanding comes at the right time. Type 1111 if you trust in God. There is also a deeper level of healing happening within you. You are releasing the need to hold on to people out of habit or familiarity. You are allowing yourself to move forward based on truth, not comfort. This healing is restoring your sense of self in a way that feels steady and peaceful. You are beginning to value your peace more than you value maintaining connections that do not feel right. This shift changes everything. It allows you to make decisions that support your well-being without hesitation. It allows you to move forward without carrying the emotional weight of situations that no longer serve you. The presence of someone who is not genuine often creates subtle tension that can affect your daily life. As you create distance from that presence, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of calm. This calm may feel unfamiliar at first, but it is a sign that you are returning to a more natural state of peace. You are also learning that you do not need to seek closure from someone who was not fully honest with you. Closure comes from your own understanding. It comes from accepting what is real and choosing to move forward without needing validation from the other person.